All right, good morning, Village Church. Why don't you guys grab a seat? So glad to have all of you here with us. If you are new, welcome. My name is Mark, and I'm one of the pastors here at the church. Really good to have you. We're doing a video announcement today for a reason that I'll explain in a second, but a big announcement for our church is on April 12th, which is the Sunday after Easter, we are going to open up as a church and do 4 services in the morning here at the Bell Center, and then a 5th service, 4 p.m. at the Chandis Pattison, which we do now. And so the shift for us is adding another service here at the Bell Center, which we did it last year. We're going back to that again, but we're going to do it more permanently. Last year, we opened up 4 services until we launched the Chandis site, and now we're doing it again, but we're doing it a little more permanently. So, the service times will be 8 a.m., 9:20, 10:40, and 12 p.m. And so we're really excited. And the reason we want to do this is because many of our services, especially presently the 10:10 and the 11:50, are really rammed services. People can't get seats. Oftentimes people leave. And we don't want that to happen. We want lots of people to hear about Jesus. And so we want to open up more services to spread the people we have across 5 services versus 4. And it's really good for kids ministry, the teachers in kids ministry. It takes the 550 kids that we get every week and spreads them across 5 services rather than 4 services. It helps experientially with parking, with seating, with connecting in the foyer, with getting together with pastors, getting prayer, all the pieces that really are our experience on a Sunday. We want you to be able to invite family and friends. So that means opening up more space, which is what we're going to do. What will be the differences? Services will be about 60 minutes, 60 to 65 minutes, gives a 15 to 20 minute turnover time between services. So that won't be too much of a difference. Pastor Eric or one of his team will be leading worship, and so that's going to be the same. Pretty well everything's going to be the same, except for one of the services will be video teaching. So similar to what you're seeing right now, one of the services, either the 9:20 or the 10:40 or the 12 p.m., will be a video teaching time. And so we're going to decide that on the day, the morning of. It'll be a live teaching experience at the 8 a.m., and then one of the 3 middle services will be video, so that I don't have to preach 5 times in a day, and also so that as we expand as a church, that video really becomes an option for our teaching, whether we start a new site, and I would want to maybe go preach there live and be able to shepherd people live and meet people, pray for people, connect with people at a different site in the future that we start, but just the ability to multiply easier, to be able to expand. And so one of the things we want to do is for you, just 2 major things we want you to embrace in this shift and really this new era, this new phase for Village Church is we want you to first sign up for ministries. Anytime we start a new service, we need kids ministry, we need parking crews, we need production crews, we need ushers, we need all new volunteers to say, okay, we'll step up and help this happen. And secondly, we want you to embrace, as a church, get really excited about the idea that there are services where we're just going to get video teaching, that really we're just entering a phase as a church where we don't want to do the where's Waldo, well, let's try to find Mark live, and which one's he teaching at? All of that is gone. We need to start embracing that any service that we arrive at. We don't know what the future holds. We just embrace the fact that some of the teaching is going to come no matter which site we attend, no matter which service we go to. Some of it's going to be video. And really, I think it's going to be great because video, what they say is that anything beyond about 60 feet, we start to think about wanting to magnify an image anyway, because then you can see facial expressions and you can see certain things. So what we want to do is we tend to do that anyway. Anybody, in these first bunch of rows, they look up here, and then pretty well everyone else is usually looking here or on iMag to see a magnifying image. And that's what this video teaching will help do. So for many of us, it's going to be a better experience than even the live experience. And so we want to leverage it. We want to say, how do we advance the gospel properly in our city, as Paul talks about in Philippians 1, and leveraging the technology, stewarding it well, what God has given us is one way to do that. We're excited about it. So it gives us the ability to multiply and start sites and services in a way where I don't have to necessarily preach all of them live. And so we want you to embrace that as a church. It really is where we're going. It's where we're at. And so really, here's the thing. As a pastor, I get to shepherd you guys, and every time we've had to make a change, every time we've needed to make a shift, whether it was when we started 2 services at the Rosemary Heights campus when we were there early in our church's life, or going to 3 services there, or moving up here to the Bell Center, or anything that we've done, you guys have actually stepped up and gone, man, we want to do this. We are willing to sacrifice, we're willing to shift, we're willing to change, we're willing to serve, whatever we need to do, because here's what's going on. More and more people are meeting Jesus. More and more families are getting changed. More and more people are getting baptized. So in order to do that well, for the upcoming year, 2 years, 3 years, we need to leverage this technology and move toward this so that we can multiply better. This is about more and more people meeting Jesus, more and more people being discipled. And so that's why we're excited about it, and we're asking you as a church, be excited about this new phase, step up and serve, and as we embrace this, pray for this as we move toward April 12th and beyond, that this will help us disciple you better and disciple all the people in our city that are going to come to know Jesus in the coming years in a way that glorifies God and for their good. Thank you so much. Very excited to have you guys here.